Okay, so we'll go through the SQL primer assignment. The first step we'll have to do is to open the Microsoft Server Management Studio or SQL Server Management Studio. Then you have to connect to our local. You have to connect to the server. So since it's on this PC, just connect to the local host. And here we need for authentication and we connect. So that's how we connect to SQL Server. And then we can find the available databases here. And then you can see the one we created for this class, the EC IT143. Then we've already executed a query and we have a table already installed, already put in. So we'll just go down to it. Then if you want to see it, let's just take top 200 rows. You can see the top 200 persons in this database. It's all right here. And then what is the Object Explorer? So the Object Explorer makes using the graphical user interface of SQL Server Management Studio easy. It's kind of like a navigation. So let's say I don't have it. I come here to view. It's supposed to be a Object Explorer, and everything we need is here. Let's see. So from here we have the databases, system databases, snapshots, and our own databases. And then so if you want to see what is in a database or select the top 1000 rows, just like we did the last time, um, would come here and we right click and then select top 1000 row, and then it's going to be here. Then it pulls up here. The good thing about this is the scripting. So it's we can write more things here and then query the database if we want to. So that's about it. And when we do write, we can execute. So and then it gets the top 1000 row for us. And let's say we want to generate another table, we can script table as and then create to new query editor window. Then it's going to load. What this is doing is it's getting the script for us from the other database. We're going to use it as a blueprint to create another one. So this is it. This is it. So let's execute this. And then when we have issues with, okay, let's say we want to filter from the table. You can also filter here. This database table here, we can filter from different things, and then the name contains what value, schema owner, creation date, things like that. So let's say we want to um clear error codes. Another way to do that is would come right to edit, IntelliSense, and then we just go to refresh local cache. And the good thing about it, about the graphical user interface, you get both parts, the graphical user and graphical user interface, and then you can also write some scripts here too. So that is it for the primer video assignment. It's not really difficult to use, and then there are also small hints that can help us along the way. Everything here is also here. Basically, it's like Excel but better. So I usually say databases are like Excel on steroids, something like that. Thank you very much.